everybody, Jason here from Ghostbusters News, and this past weekend was the annual Ghostbusters Day celebration, and among the many announcements was an upcoming Ghostbusters collection from Crocs, headlined by a pair of slime-covered, glow-in-the-dark Clogs. And as part of that announcement, Crocs, they were nice enough to send along an advanced pair right here to the Ghostbusters News headquarters. And I should add, if you're watching this video and at any time you decide you need a pair of these when they're available this coming August, be sure to head on over to crocs.com or crocs.ca, sign up to get alerted for when these drop. Now, I think it's safe to say that upon first glance, you've likely already made up your mind whether or not you want to buy these. And what I mean by that is if you like a subtle design, yeah, this ain't it. What it is an over-the-top, eye-catching pair of Clogs. That, from a design standpoint, feels like no inch of this thing was wasted, appealing no doubt to pre-existing Croc wearers, and honestly, as a collectible showpiece in Ghostbusters fans' collections. And when it comes to the overall design, it's been made to mimic that of a Ghostbusters tan khaki uniform. There's this really cool print effect that kind of mimics the fabric. On the left shoe, a Crocs name tag, which, in FYI, this is held in place by Velcro, and also included are 4 other name tags for Venkman, Stantz, Spengler, and Zedmore. Some must-have Ghostbusters staples here with the caution striping, the No Ghost logo as well. And I said it earlier, and you're looking at it right here, but these Crocs, these Clogs, they have been slimed. And that detail, it's pretty hard to miss here with these big 2 splashes, one for each shoe, of green ectoplasm. And this slime, it does glow in the dark, something that we're going to be showing off a bit later in the video, so keep watching. And given that we are now fixating on the slime, the front of these Clogs, that brings us to maybe my favorite detail, and that's the inclusion of 2 oversized Jibbitz charms. First up here, the Class 5 Foaming Vapor Slimer, who pairs perfectly with that green residue. And I know if I don't do it, I'm going to be asked about it in the comments section, but yeah, Slimer, he is totally removable. And with that, I just want to provide a better look at the sculpt here, which overall, it looks great. And then the other shoe, there is another oversized charm, this time of the Ghost Trap. And this honestly looks better than the majority of similar scaled traps that we've seen released from toy companies. Proper coloring, the sides, they look accurate, and even the back end has a danger label. Oh, and one thing to note here, very much like Slimer, you can remove the main body of the Ghost Trap. The cable, it is attached to the Clog. And seriously, looking at these, I cannot believe there is this much to talk about when it comes to a pair of Crocs, but there is. In fact, there's more, as continuing right here, we've got a zipper. Again, mimicking what can be found on the Ghostbusters uniform, and while the zipper, it does work, you really can't put anything inside of here, but yeah, it's cool that it's included. Moving our attention to the bottom of the shoe, the entire design here has been based around the Proton pack. There's some faux molded wiring, split loom on the inside of each, an ion arm with power cell. I mean, how freaking cool is that? While rounding back to the exterior, a Ghostbusters 1 multicolor ribbon cable, as well as the cyclotron. And you may be asking, wait, are those speaker holes? Yeah, those are speaker holes because this pair of Ghostbusters Clogs, it actually has a sound effect. All you have to do is just press it in and just listen to this. These classic Ghostbusters Clogs, they are Proton charged, and I've already said it a couple times in this video, but how cool are these? And adding to that cool factor, I have hit the lights with this being the Clogs Ecto Glow effect. And then finally, to confirm what I said earlier when I said that not a single inch of the design here, it was wasted, rounding out this Proton pack design on the back of each shoe, a high voltage danger label. So if you'd like to trap a pair for yourself, be sure to head on over to crocs.com or crocs.ca and sign up to be alerted when they drop, which right now is set for August 19th, and 20th depending on your location. And I made mention of it earlier, but these classic Ghostbusters clogs, they are just one item within the entire Ghostbusters collection from Crocs. Once we get the reveal of those other pieces, we'll be sure to feature them over on GhostbustersNews.com, so certainly keep posted. With that said, that's all I've got for you for this one. As always, subscribe. If you'd like to join up with Ghostbusters News, check out our Patreon page. A link to that is in this video's description, and we'll see you right back here next time.
Quarter hook and ladder company 8. Ghostbusters News is the keeper of the gate. Listen up, ghosts. Jason's here to seal your fate. After he gets all the day's updates off his plate,